Hey guys, it's been a while since I've made a YouTube video, and I have been taking some time past couple of months to self-reflect just on life in general. Um, as some of you know, I think right around the last video I made was when my mother and I had a falling out. And I'm not going to go into too much about her or our relationship or the past, but I think it's important to mention that throughout my life, I did not have a relationship with her. And over the last 6 years, she had come back into my life, and there was chaos surrounding her life. Uh, I did everything, I feel confident in my power. I did everything that I could to financially support, emotionally support, physically support, do everything that I could to help her. It was never enough. And that's not her fault. That's what I've learned looking back, taking the last couple of months to self reflect. I have to change the way I approach things. And what that means, what what kind of looks, what it, Huts Hustle is no longer hustling. For the first time in nearly 60 years, because I'll be 59 soon. And I can confidently say, going way back to a child, it has always been my nervous system constantly on edge, making sure everybody is okay and everybody has what they need. And it was kind of conditioned into me to believe that if I was comfortable and I was okay and I got the things that I needed, that I was selfish. And I've spent the last couple of months looking at that and quietly talking to God, quietly sitting in nature, and I'm I'm going to take care of me first and see how that doesn't spill out onto those around me. Because I don't know, message, what I've learned from all of this was a lot of heartache and sadness and anger when things fell apart between my mother and I a couple of months ago, well, back in February. And, but I've come to a place where, you know what, there's something good there too. I'm not scrambling to fix everything for anybody anymore. I'm going to take things slower, be present in the things that I do, and somehow I think that that might actually be good for everybody that I care about. And I'm not going to self-sabotage anymore. And what I mean is, I look back, even watching some of the videos that I made last year, I had gotten down to basically, no clothes, no nothing, nothing for me. And that can't be right. That can't be right. So I'm going to change things, and I'm interested, I'm inspired, and I'm excited to see if caring for myself first, I'm excited to see where that goes. And so my YouTube channel is basically no longer about me hustling and chasing everything. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to do the things that need to be done. But I realize in this life, and especially with the way there's so many things that are holding us all back right now, I feel, or weighing on us. That was the other thing. So much going on so much going on in the world that jumping onto YouTube and making videos about what? Me, my life, it just seemed, I don't know, self something. But I'm going to approach things differently now. So this is kind of my coming back video, and I've been doing, I'm trying to peel eggs here. I got a bowl full of hard-boiled eggs that I'm going to make some potato salad. But I thought I could talk to you and do this, but no. Um, I'm going to slow things down. I've been spending more time as to looking at what I need, how I need my life to move. And that is at a much slower pace, at a much, yes, there's the work that needs to be done, money needs to be earned, people need to be cared for still, but I need to be cared for as well. So I'm spending more time working out, making sure I go for a walk. My body had really started to feel um, just weighed down and not right. So I've been working on that, trying to focus on eating better, spending less time. Sometimes I would scroll on my phone, like a lot of us do, to erase my mind, to not be present whenever I found a moment that I could just stop. And I'm trying not to do that anymore. And I want to make a channel that's for me now, something that I'm not trying to hurry up and make something so that I can make enough money to give my mother, the appliances that she wants, or making sure this one is okay. Mostly spend time praying that God helps them. And kind of bouncing around here, but something that hit me, which actually helped me through the situation with my mother, is for a while now, I had been saying to myself, "Oh God, if I don't do this, who's going to help her? Who's going to help her? I have to do it. This is how I approach it. Well, there's nobody else to do this." And I realized one day when I was feeling guilt over that, like, who's going to help her? Who's going to help her? And then I realized God has created many helpers in the world. And, she's in her apartment is in a there are people around that have offered her help, but she declined it. She declined rides to the grocery store. She declined rides for this, that, or the other thing because she just didn't want to do it. It was, I don't know, I don't want to speak for her, but sometimes we have to do things that do make us uncomfortable. And I guess if she has to take a ride from somebody else, she has to take a ride from somebody else. Um, my point to all saying that was, we have to remind ourselves that I had to realize, wait a second, there are other helpers. There are other people, other women that were offering to help her, but she was declining. She talks a lot about pride and integrity, and she would always say, I have my pride, I have my integrity. And that didn't just come from her being older. Her mind pretty much operates the same as it always has. And I'm not going to throw her under the bus any further, but I just wanted to put that out there, that if you're feeling like you have to self-sacrifice, and if you find yourself saying there's nobody, a lot of times there isn't, but if there's nobody else to do it, there's nobody else to do it, double check, because there are other people that can help. There are other helpers out there, and that was one thing that helped get me through. So, yes. So this is my first video coming back. I rambled a lot. I tried to structure the video. I actually wrote out my bulletin points. I don't know, guys. It just doesn't work for me. It doesn't feel, when I write it down, it doesn't feel like me. I feel like I'm playing a character. I tend to ramble. It's what I do. That's what I'm here doing. So if you want to hear my ramblings, feel free to join me. And I'm working on walking, exercising, being more present, eating healthy. And I want to see where this next act, kind of the last act, 60 to 80, where that takes me. And I think I'll document that here on my channel. And I hope you guys will join me. So I'll see you again soon, guys. Hope everybody had a great 4th. Hope your summer is going well. And there's several of you out there that I do miss, and look forward to seeing you guys and talking to you soon. All right, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.